Pisces, it seems like someone you've had a difference of opinion with is finally seeing the light. The song that my guides wanted me to share with you is from the Disney movie Tangled, and it's called At Last I See the Light. The lyrics they wanted me to highlight are, and at last I see the light, and it's like the fog is lifted, and at last I see the light, and it's like the sky is new, and it's warm and real and bright, and the world has somehow shifted all at once. Everything looks different now that I see you. So, in this difference of opinion you've had with whoever this is, you may have felt like they are not seeing me, like they don't hear me, and I'm trying to share this thing that they need to know, or something like this, but they may have been fighting you on it for some reason, or something like that. This may have been a really difficult issue for you, but there's something that's shifting in this person's life that's helping them see the light. It might be something you said, it might be something they're experiencing right now. So that's encouraging. But the quote that my guides wanted me to share with you is actually called the Druid's Prayer. And it says, O Spirit, grant us protection, and in protection, strength, and in strength, understanding, and in understanding, knowledge, and in knowledge, the knowledge of justice, and in the knowledge of justice, the love of it, and in the love of it, the love of all existence, and in the love of all existence, the love of spirit and all goodness. So, whatever is going on here, this might be justice for you, that this person is experiencing or hearing or something, whatever they're experiencing that's helping them see the light of what you have spoken, what you have tried to share with them, but they kept rejecting. This is a time of justice for you. And also, yeah, um, this is interesting because this prayer also talks about, it's a prayer asking for strength and protection, but also understanding and and knowledge as well. So there's knowledge, justice, understanding, and strength and protection. Like so much is coming through for you right now, because this person's finally seeing the light. I don't know if they're expressing that to you or not. Um, if this is something really intense, they may not be telling you, hey, I finally see the light, but people rarely do that. But this might be more of like an inward shift within them, and that's a good thing. And you helped bring this inward shift for this person because, Pisces, you are a trailblazer. This says, I am reclaiming my life, discovering my strength, and leaving a trail of light and love for others to follow. Oh my gosh. And as I said that, like I feel a lot of emotion. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna cry. I feel a lot of emotion about this because it may have been very, whew, this is, sorry. I'm very empathic, so I'm feeling this for you, Pisces. It may have been very difficult. Sorry, I had to like pause and sob for a second. I think for some people this may not be that big of a deal, but for someone, this is huge. That this whoever you're connected with is finally seeing the light, and this has been a really emotional thing for you, maybe for a really long time. Oh my gosh, I have never felt that strong as I've done a reading. Ooh, for somebody, this is really big. Um, so yeah, what you need to know, Pisces, is that you have done so much to bring the light that this person's finally seeing, and what a beautiful thing that is. That's all I have to say about that. And also in it, knowing this of yourself, that you're a trailblazer, that you are bringing light to the world by standing in truth and defending truth and sharing truth, even when people disagree. Um, Let this empower you as well. Your power to help shift people's perspective and lift the fog that they're surrounded in. Oh my gosh, I feel so much energy around this reading. This is wild. Um, be empowered, Pisces. And This card reads, "The power of the divine is within me. Nothing outside of me can destroy me. I do not fear the power of others because I am also powerful." So remember that. Remember that always. If you run into more situations where you're dealing with people who are in darkness and they refuse to see the light, but you're like, hey, here's the light. Let me show you the light. And they're refusing that. Know that you came here with divine purpose to show those around you, those in your circle, the light. And you were given that purpose because you are so strong in spirit and in heart and in mind. Whew. This reading, wow, this reading. So let's get into your tarot and see. Well, actually, no. Sorry, there's another oracle card. It's action. At the bottom of this card, it says movement, perseverance, discipline, and motivation. So you have been very perseverant, but I want to see what the guidebook has to say about this card because it might have more messages for you. It says, in our modern world, with so many different different pressures and roles to play, our actions are often inconsistent, postponed, or not aligned with our goals. We stand at the edge of our dreams, overwhelmed by the uncertainty of how best to begin. This card is here to remind you that you don't need to see the entire path ahead. You just need to clarify your intentions, feel the rhythms of your calling, and begin. Take the first step in faith, knowing that the universe will align to support you. Consider an area of your life that you are ready to change or transform. Ask yourself what physical actions you can take today, perhaps in the next 10 minutes, to assist in bringing about this goal. When the answer comes, follow it. Don't get overwhelmed by the end result or the details in between, just begin. Once you start, you will find new energy that will come in to lift your steps and inspire you and inspire whatever is needed next. As you take one step and then another, you will begin to build momentum. Like the turning of a great wheel, gradual at first, but soon you are rolling and can guide your energy in any desired direction. Stay with this momentum, persevere. Consistent action will carry you swiftly toward your goals. When your actions stem from a sense of inner knowing, like a dancer moving to the pulse of an inner rhythm, our steps will always be guided and true. Don't wait for things to happen. Start dancing, and the music will and the music will rise to meet you. Wow. And the paragraph that actually stood out to me most in this is the last one, because you have danced in alignment with the rhythm of your inner knowing. And you kind of, I'm thinking of the quote that's like, dance like nobody's watching, right? And I don't even remember what else it says, but that's what you've been doing. You've been paying more attention to your inner knowing than outward influences, and that is something you need to be really proud of yourself for as well. I just feel so much pride coming from your guides toward you. You've done a really good job not abandoning yourself. Oh my gosh, this reading's almost over and I gotta get into the tarot. So, Pisces, it looks like you have tried to share your truth or something that you know with someone who may be a little bit prideful. And with the Four of Wands here coming out, this could be someone in your home life, but it could also be like about some sort of goal or some sort of path that someone's following. And you may have been pointing out the instability of a situation, or you may have been talking about something that is hurting a group of people or something like that. It may have required a lot of strength for you to have the courage to say this. It may have required you to be more brave than you felt you were. And it's kind of like you were saying, hey, there's a lot of deception here. There's a lot going on that's not right, and I can see it, I know it, and inviting people to see the fruits of this kind of energy underneath the deception and the lies. And you were saying, look at the fruits of this, it's not good, but these people haven't wanted to hear you, and it may have caused a lot of hurt in your relationship. But what your guides want you to know is that it feels like this right now, but there's someone here that is seeing the light because you spoke it and because you are it. And that's it for this reading, dear Trailblazer. But there's an extended linked in the comments below or the description box if you want to follow me over there. If not, we'll talk to you next time.